Moving on to other stories now. Gwangju, the musical, which depicts the story behind the May 18th democracy movement in the southwestern Korean city in 1980, has traveled across the globe. Most recently, it was showcased in New York and received a standing ovation. Yeon-seung sheds light on the significance of the performance.
Spring in Gwangju 1980 was mired in bloodshed. Civilians stood together to rise against Chun Doo-hwan's military regime. But the military violently suppressed the movement and killed hundreds of civilians. May 18, 1980 remains as a painful but important chapter in Korean history. Now in 2022, the story of what had happened in Gwangju is being sung in English on the other side of the globe. Gwangju the musical was first showcased in New York last Thursday local time. It's not a story about heroes, but one about ordinary people who bravely fight together for democracy. The show was first born in Seoul in 2020 as a 2.5-hour show. For the New York audience, it has been condensed to under an hour and has been adapted into English.
This show has resonance universally, that we are still in times where there is civil unrest and there's pain around the world. And music, theater have, life-changing qualities.
The cast of Gwangju the musical were also mostly Asian American. This has helped open up opportunities for Asian actors who often struggle to find protagonist roles in the Broadway scene.
Even in the city, there's a lot of diversity, but there really isn't like Asian stories that were being actively told, and I think it's really changing today. So yeah, I don't know, I think I'm coming up in a really great time.
Nearly all of the 500 seats in the theater were filled. And according to one of the spectators, the show was met with a big round of applause.
It felt like a lot of the American audience members could really relate to the story. Some were shedding tears, some got up to clap. We were scared and nervous before the show, but there was such a heated response.
The New York show only gave a taste of Gwangju the musical to the audience. But if it fares well among audiences and investors, it could potentially break into Broadway, the mecca of musicals. Gwangju the musical still has many hurdles before that happens. But the president of the Gwangju Cultural Foundation says that last Thursday was only the start of Gwangju the musical's journey. Yeon-seung, Arirang News.